Hello and welcome to Razzmatazz with Rashi. My today's guest lives in Chicago with her husband and two kids. She's a passionate blogger and a nature lover, and most of her musings come from the greenery around her. She is inspired by her walk in the woods and then scribbles her thoughts in the blog. When not writing, she is either running behind her 9-month-old baby for changing diapers or teaching geometry to her 8-year-old kid. Her love for seasons and flora is evident in her writing and also in the current book, Blossoms and Foliages. So let's welcome our today's author, Daisy Bala.
Hello, everybody. This is Daisy, and I'm here to talk about my book, Blossoms and Foliages, which was just released on the Blog Chatter ebook Carnival on 25th of May 2020. My book, as I call it, a poetry bouquet, is made of blooms and nature's bounty condensed into words, dripping with nature's vivaciousness and crispiness. It is definitely my maiden attempt at this book writing sojourn, and it has been quite an ethereal one. I have penned on all my floral monologues into this new fresh pick. Uh, the chapters consist of varied topics like kaleidoscope of seasons, watching the daisies grow, midsummer blooms, to the pitter patter rainfalls, to the beautiful ushering fall colors, the frozen icicles, and the blustery winters before the season hibernates into snow. The rayed orbs, the dapple light, and the verdant foliages, they inspired me to sit a little longer outside my patio and extend my walk into the woods as I have penned down all my beautiful ramblings into this collection of poetry, which is intact with the aesthetic juices of the nature's vibrancy. So, yes, come and jibe with nature, beating the coronavirus blues, and indulge into this beautiful nature poetry, which is sitting proudly on the Blog Chatter poetry shelf. And let me know if it jibes with you too, and it blooms you, and it um, brings cadence into your life just like it has brought into mine. And I hope you enjoy reading it as much as I have loved writing about it. I will mention the link, and do please download my book and give it a beautiful read, and let me know if it resonates with you also. Thank you so much.
How beautiful! I'm sure many people would be able to resonate with the thoughts that you have penned in this book, especially the people who appreciate the beauty of nature. So, what is it that made you write on this topic? Or is there a message that you would like to convey through your poetries?
So, what is the purpose of me writing this book? Well, the purpose is really clear. Vincent van Gogh has quoted that if you truly love nature, you will find beauty everywhere. And that quite echoes with my sentiments also of writing this book, where I have also mentioned that if you stay close to nature, then it will never fail you. Well, let me ask you, when was the last time that you walked the woods? You felt the grass blades under your feet. When was the last time you blowed the dandelions and you saw the daisies grow? You could really smell the heaven of perfumes, and you stood there to ponder at the beautiful bluebell spread. You watched the woods talking to each other, and you saw the icicles flow down like confetti from the beautiful sky. Well, this is the time. Come and jibe with nature, because in this complex times when aloofness and anxiety is the norm and the cheerful disposition is a far-fetched dream, my poetry book will help you dive into it. When you walk the woods and the briny sea breeze and the exfoliating sand is felt under your toes, you actually introspect. You exfoliate your thoughts, and the dapple lights through the leaves And the red orbs, the divine light, it not just falls on you, it shines within you. And you feel exuberant and liberated. So come be one on one with nature with my poetry book, Blossoms and Foliages. The nature, it helps you ponder, sit down, and understand everything a little better. Be one with nature. Her virtue is patience, her beauty is ethereal and bewitching.
That was really well said, Daisy. And now I would request you to read a few lines from the poetries that you have written in this book.
Hi again. So, I wanted to read my most favorite poems from my book. So, here they are for you, my poetry recital from my book Blossoms and Foliages, just for you. The first poem is called The Chiming Bluebells, and it's about beautiful bluebells which are spread on the forest floor and smelling like a heaven of perfumes. So, here it goes. We flowers carpeting effortlessly on the forest floor, proliferously swaying with the gentle summer breezes, holding over the verdant foliage. A beautiful spring sight, sweetly scented, bluebells bright, nodding to one side, rich blue, purple, and pale blue. You are beautiful in any color hue. Blushing, blooming, bluebells ripe, glorious woodlands swell with pride. Swaths of bluebells spreading voraciously, meadows chirping vivaciously. It's an indulgent bluebird spread, promising chiming good times ahead. My second poem is called The Symbiotic Relationships, where I'm talking about the woods talking to each other, the trees talking to each other. Let's hear what they have to say. Here it goes. When you look at woods, you see the deciduous, opulent crowns invading each other's spaces. But the real action is down here in these woody roots, anchoring, lateral roots expanding along the crown's radius, gnarled with other roots, exposed like intertwined lovers, talking through porous soil, promising symbiotic relationships. Oops, did you hear us whispering? A sweet nothing fungus here and a whistle of mulch there? It is official. You're my sugary woods and my breathing tubes. Clasp me like always. I am nothing without you. I'm rooting on you. I'm rooting for you. My last poem is called The Clarity, and I've written it when you take a walk on the beach. Here it goes. The turquoise waters splash in the sea foam green and varying teal. The wind rustles past the blushing spume, swirling in crispy broth on the sandy beach. The calm, salty moisture wreaking havoc on my curls. My nostrils smell the salt crunch, the grain between the toes exfoliate my thoughts. And the oasis of serenity, the ocean, still clarity inside me. I have never been the same. Thank you so much for reading, for listening to my poems, and I hope you like them. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Daisy. It was lovely having you on my show. Stay tuned for my next episode where I come up with another wonderful author. Keep watching Razzmatazz with Rashi.